This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Leon Meyer. Thus Spake Zarathustra by Friedrich Nietzsche. Translated by Thomas Common. Part 4, Chapter 76. Among Daughters of the Desert. 1. Go not away, said then the wanderer who called himself Zarathustra's shadow. Abide with us, otherwise the old gloomy affliction might again fall upon us. Now hath that old magician given us of his worst for our good, and lo, the good pious Pope there hath tears in his eyes, and hath quite embarked again upon the sea of melancholy. Those kings may well put on a good air before us still, for that have they learned, best of us all at present. Had they, however, no one to see them, I wager that with them also the bad game would again commence. The bad game of drifting clouds, of damp melancholy, of curtained heavens, of stolen suns, of howling autumn winds. The bad game of our howling and crying for help. Abide with us, O Zarathustra. Here there is much concealed misery that wisheth to speak, much evening, much cloud, much damp air. Thou hast nourished us with strong food for men and powerful proverbs. Do not let the weakly, womanly spirits attack us anew at desert. Thou alone makest the air around thee strong and clear. Did I ever find anywhere on earth such good air as with thee in thy cave? Many lands have I seen, my nose hath learned to test and estimate many kinds of air, but with thee do my nostrils taste their greatest delight. Unless it be, unless it be, unless it be, do forgive an old recollection, forgive me an old after-dinner song, which I once composed amongst daughters of the desert. For with them was there equally good, clear, oriental air. There was I furthest from cloudy, damp, melancholy old Europe. Then did I love such oriental maidens in other blue kingdoms of heaven, over which hang no clouds and no thoughts. Ye would not believe how charmingly they sat there, when they did not dance, profound, but without thoughts, like little secrets, like beribboned riddles, like desert nuts, many-hued and foreign forsooth, but without clouds, riddles which can be guessed. To please such maidens I then composed an after-dinner psalm. Thus spake the wanderer who called himself Zarathustra's shadow, and before anyone answered him, he had seized the harp of the old magician, crossed his legs, and looked calmly and sagely around him. With his nostrils, however, he inhaled the air slowly and questioningly, like one who in new countries tasteth new foreign air. Afterward he began to sing with a kind of roaring. 2. The deserts grow, woe him who doth them hide. Ha! Solemnly, in effect solemnly, a worthy beginning, Afric manner, solemnly, of a lion worthy, or perhaps of a virtuous howl monkey, but it's naught to you, ye friendly damsels dearly loved, at whose own feet to me, the first occasion, to a European under palm trees, a seat is now granted. Selah. Wonderful, truly, here do I sit now, the desert nigh, and yet I am so far still from the desert, even and not yet deserted. That is, I am swallowed down by this smallest oasis. It opened up just yawning, its loveliest mouth agape, most sweet odored of all mouthlets, then fell I right in, right down, right through, in 'mong you, ye friendly damsels dearly loved. Selah. Hail, hail to that whale, fish-like, if it thus for its guests' convenience made things nice. Ye well know, surely, my learned allusion. Hail to its belly, if it had e'er such loveliest oasis belly as this is, though, however, I doubt about it. With this come I out of old Europe, that doubteth more eagerly than doth any elderly married woman. May the Lord improve it. Amen. Here do I sit now, in this the smallest oasis, like a date indeed, brown, quite sweet, gold suppurating, for rounded mouth of maiden longing, but yet still more for youthful, maidlike, ice cold and snow white and incisory front teeth, and for such assuredly pine the hearts all of ardent date fruits. Selah. To the there named south fruits now, similar, all too similar, do I lie here, by little flying insects, round sniffled and round played, and also by yet littler, foolisher, and peccabler wishes and fantasies, environed by you, ye silent, prescientist maiden kittens, Dudu and Sulika, round sphinxed, that into one word I may crowd much feeling. Forgive me, O God, all such speech sinning. Sit I here, the best of air sniffling, paradisal air, truly, bright and buoyant air, golden mottled, as goodly air as ever from lunar orb down fell, be it by hazard, or supervened it by arrogancy, as the ancient poets relate it. But, doubter, I am now calling it in question. With this do I come indeed out of Europe, that doubteth more eagerly than doth any elderly married woman. May the Lord improve it. Amen. This, the finest air drinking, with nostrils outswelled like goblets, lacking future, lacking remembrances, thus do I sit here, ye friendly damsels dearly loved, and look at the palm tree there, how it to a dance girl like doth bow and bend, and on its haunches bob. One doth it too, when one vieweth it long, to a dance girl like, who, as it seemeth to me, too long and dangerously persistent, always, always, just on single leg hath stood. Then forgot she thereby, as it seemeth to me, the other leg? For vainly I, at least, did search for the missing fellow jewel, namely the other leg, in the sanctified precincts, nigh her very dearest, very tenderest, flapping and fluttering and flickering skirting. Yea, if ye should, ye beauteous friendly ones, quite take my word, she hath, alas, lost it! Hoo, 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 hoo! It is away, forever away, the other leg. O pity for that loveliest other leg! Where may it now tarry, all forsaken weeping, the lonesomest leg? In fear, perhaps, before a furious, yellow, blonde, and curled leonine monster? Or perhaps even gnawed away, nibbled badly, most wretched, woeful, woeful, nibbled badly. Selah. Oh, weep ye not, gentle spirits, weep ye not, ye date fruit spirits, milk bosoms, ye sweetwood heart purselets, weep ye no more, pallid Dudu. Be a man, Sulika, bold, bold. Or else should there perhaps be something strengthening, heart strengthening, here most proper be, some inspiring text, some solemn exhortation? Ha! Up now, honor, moral honor, European honor, blow again, continue, bellows box of virtue. Ha! Once more thy roaring, thy moral roaring, as a virtuous lion, nigh the daughters of deserts roaring, for virtue's out howl, ye very dearest maidens, is more than every European fervor, European hot hunger. And now do I stand here, as European, I can't be different, God's help to me. Amen. The deserts grow. Woe him who doth them hide. End of Part 4, Chapter 76.